What's up, YouTube? Today we have a special race going on here. We are saving up money for the one, the only Ford GT40 right here, Mark 1. This is the one that was in the Ford versus Ferrari. And ever since I watched that movie, I was very into this Ford GT40. So, and earlier yesterday, what do you know it? The Ferrari 330 P4 popped up as well. So unfortunately, we probably won't have enough time to get this before it disappears. I'll have to wait for it next time, but I'll definitely be saving up the money for this next purchase. But for now, we gotta do 2 hours and 30 minutes of racing for this car right here. I'm at 3 million. With today's gas prices, I'll have to probably race a few times, pay off the gas, and then keep on racing. So we might actually break even here. I've been using this car not only because it's Han Solo's car, but also it's a nice ride. The rotary 4-cylinder, or actually 1 cylinder. It's one giant cylinder. I found out that this vehicle is best on fuel efficiency in this race that we'll be doing right here. So let me actually show you guys the tune setup. So racing medium, and then here we have the front splitter and rear spoiler. Power output cannot be maxed out, unfortunately, but the way this is all set up, it's a big winner. So medium RPM. I do want to get this in the roulette. I have not seen this in the roulette, and I don't know of any other cars that have the ultra high RPM turbo. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, sports suspension, keeping it simple. Excuse me. So far, what I've learned, this is the best for cornering. I may be wrong. I haven't really tried anything else with this vehicle other than stock. So, normal transmission, air cleaner, you know, there's a few stuff missing. But let's get to it. So, with this race, I found out it's not $500,000 that you get, the 550,000. You actually get an added 50% bonus at the end of this race, and you'll end up with 825,000. So almost $1 million in 30 minutes. So far this has been the easiest and quickest way of earning money. Unfortunately, if you're racing 15 minutes into it and you decide to quit, you're not going to have any money. So if you're more of a quick road course type of guy, you know, a couple minutes here and there and getting little bits of money, go for it. There's a couple courses out there just for that. I don't mind 30 minutes of racing straight. I mean, we could also pause the game if we want to and return back to it. No big deal. I forgot to put the traction control up. There we go. So with this car, the handling's not too bad. I enjoy a little bit of drifts here and there with it. I try to keep the handling under control just to keep the tire wear under control as well with that. The first 2 laps in this, now I put the difficulty down low, and I've had it up top all the way to advanced or hard, and it doesn't give you any more or any less money. So I just put it on easy and just take your time, enjoy the race, cruise around a little, and get your $825,000. What I just started learning is that there's a weather radar and you can zoom in and out. So what I've noticed on this map, after the first lap, about halfway through the second one, you'll start seeing the weather start to change. And usually the rain comes at the end of the second lap. So I'll, even if I don't need to, for like fuel or tires, I'll go straight into the pit and I'll throw on some wet tires. And usually by the time the pit stop is over, it's already raining. Now there has been a couple curveballs with this map because it's kind of random on the weather, but it's usually pretty consistent with the third lap of rain is usually what this map puts out. There's been a couple times where it would sprinkle a little on the third lap, and then I would be with the wet tires, where the tires for the wet condition, and the tires wear out so fast that you'll end up needing to go into the pit stop after, you know, one lap. So pay attention to the radar and make it up. See, look, it's already popping up on the bottom left. And kind of make a judgment on if you should go with intermediate wet tires or extreme. Or sometimes I could literally get away with just keeping the regular racing tires, the slicks, and that usually gets me through with some faster laps. With the wet tires, it'll probably take about 20 seconds off my hot laps, so you're not gaining it too much speed if it's dry, so you kind of pay attention to that. Let's go inside the car. I have used many cars on this lap, or this map road course, and this so far is the most efficient for lap times and fuel consumption, where you could get your car up to 190 and not break the bank with fuel. So there's the Supra, the new Supra that I have not used the old Supra on this road course. I should probably end up doing that. I want to rip it around here. I have done the newer, I think it's a 2017 or 2019 ZR1. That car rips it, but the fuel consumption on that car is ridiculous. And you'll end up needing to pit stop after 2 laps. With this car on level 6, you could get probably, if you wanted to, you could probably get 3.5. That's really feathering it, but you could easily get 3 laps around this map. 3 laps is usually about 14 minutes, give or take, on the conditions. Worst conditions, you're probably going to get 5 minutes a lap without a pit stop. Best conditions with tires like this, you'll get, if I was on the power level of 1, I think the fastest lap time I've gotten with this car was a 4:14, but you're really drinking it. The other car I like using is the Mercedes AMG. I think it's a 2017 GTR edition or something. It's one of their newer ones. That car could really boogie, and on level 1 power, it doesn't drink as much as you think. I think it's a twin turbo V6 or something that they got in there. So on level 6 on lean, we could probably get up to 182. So that's not too bad. I did one of the other cars that was good on fuel, that laid down some good times, was the Porsche. I think it's a 997 or 993 2017 GT3. I can't remember the numbers. There's too many numbers on these cars. That laid out some good lap times on the power level 1. I think it drank 57% of fuel. Not too bad. I think the Mercedes drank about 59, so it was right in the ballpark. Oh no, not paying attention. If we come through here, it should not penalize us. There's a couple tricks that I have learned. If you cut through there, it'll penalize you like 8 seconds. It's crazy, not worth it. But little tricks like that sometimes I'll use. So we're going to go to level 1 here. Let's go back to the weather radar. It looks like the weather will be hitting us. It doesn't look crazy bad, so if so, I might just go to intermediate wet. And let's see here. It's about 10 miles away from right there. Looks like that little cloud will just nick us. Usually it'll start raining before it actually gets here. The colors, I have not ever gotten into the yellow. I've gotten to the blue or purple, whatever that color is. I have not gotten anything worse than that. So during your private course, private races, I don't know if you could adjust that to extreme and really get some taste of weather, rain, tornadoes, whatever you want on this. I've not tested it yet. I'm kind of curious though, because your car, if you get the wrong tires on or something and there's a lot of rain or water on the track, you'll actually start going airborne. You'll start hydroplaning across the map. It's pretty cool. Even with the extreme wet, I've had it to where it was so heavy on the track that right around 180 miles per hour, the car was losing control. So pretty cool details here and there on the game. This course, so I'm going to stop in on the pit stop and we'll probably just go intermediate. Let me zoom out here. It looks like it's very scattered. I don't know about gambling and maybe just keep these tires. Yeah, I'll probably go intermediate. This will start picking up a little more. So with this pit stop on, I'm not gonna make that. All right, so with this pit stop, it takes forever. Some of these courses that I've done, they don't take that long. So we'll probably end up in about 12th place by the looks of it. Fuel consumption, not too bad. We could have easily went one more lap. So after this first pit stop, we're going to tune the fuel back down. We're back up to 6. We're going to try to squeeze 3 laps out of this car before taking the next pit stop. So with some of the more muscle car V8s, you'll probably only be able to get 2 laps, which is all right if you're not racing on advanced or hard, because the pit stops that you will be taking will definitely take too long to get first place. So with these smaller motor cars, the fuel consumption's really not that bad. You don't have to worry about hitting 3 laps. The V6s, you will, after the second lap, you will have to feather the throttle on the straightaways, kind of keep it at like half throttle, doing about 150. If you don't, you will run out of fuel on the 3rd lap. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so I don't think the weather's going to probably get any worse than what it is. I see a little speckle of blue on there, but nothing really to worry about. Past this guy. Usually the cars, the AI, like this guy, it's about how fast they will be going. It looks like about 150. Yeah, about 150. So as long as you're doing about 155, you'll still be pulling away with them on those later laps when you're running low on fuel. So as long as you keep it above 150, you should be all right, especially in the rain. Usually on the heavy rain, they're only doing like 75, 80, and you could easily keep it at 150 the whole way. So it looks like intermediate was a good choice. These tires will wear down very fast if the conditions are dry. So keep that in mind on what tires you're picking. And by the looks of it, it's going to let off here. Zoom out. It looks like it's just going to be skimming over. It might end up raining for the rest of the laps. We only got 18 minutes left, so So upcoming news for the channel, I plan on doing a 24-hour Le Mans, hopefully with this GT40. We plan on buying a brand new TV and wheel system. And I have, since, I mean, I got other videos on this channel if you check it out. My brother and I, we do race real cars, drag racing. So we got a lot of stuff laying around. I have a bucket seat, racing seat for an actual race car that we're gonna mount down and build this, the steering wheel system around it, and then have the newer big screen mounted in front of it. And we plan on doing a little 24-hour Le Mans party race. I don't know what car we're going to use. We're going to do a bunch of tests before we do the video. We'll probably have it in a live stream on this channel, and then we'll have some GoPros and we'll have a more edited version of it after. But definitely will be cool to have some people watching the live stream throughout the day and night. But 24-hour Le Mans is something that not everyone could do, and definitely won't be able to do it in my lifetime because of, you know, Germany, money, this and that. But this will probably be the closest thing that we could get for a 24-hour Le Mans. So if any of you guys are watching this video or are interested in that, please leave a comment on a recommendation for a steering wheel for PS5. That's what we're using. I know Logitech has some good ones. There's so many brands out there that I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. So if you guys throw in the comment on a brand, style, and whatnot, it'll make my life easier on researching some of these. What I did actually see, let's go to settings, controller. Oh no, it'd have to be in the main menu. I saw all the I'll have to do it in other video or keep you guys entertained for other 16 minutes. But in the main menu where the controller settings was or is, it showed all, I think there had to be at least 15 pedal systems for steering wheel systems for PS5 for this game. So I guess that would be a start. But getting recommendations from viewers would help me a lot out because of just time on research, make things flow faster. Excuse me. So we're in second place on lap 4. So usually you run, I plan on doing 7 laps. I have done it in 6, and that's with a, so when you get about 1 minute left and you're coming up to the last lap, you go into the pit stop, and the AI will actually go into the pit stop if there's a minute left. If there's any more than a minute, they'll probably run another lap. So you have to be careful of that, because you won't get first place if they run one more lap while you're in the pits. Yeah, so when you're in the pit stop, as long as you're the first one in, usually I won't hit any, I'll have them change the tire and refuel the car, and right when the timer hits 0, I'll hit stop refueling or don't refuel, and the car will come right out of the pits. And I think the best time I've ever done was 30 minutes and 2 seconds for something. So you could really, if you critique the map and really know it, you could get it to where you're not wasting your time with that extra lap. But it really depends on the AI and how far ahead they are and the weather. So you can't guarantee yourself doing that every time you race this map. So just plan on doing 7 laps and just seeing the timer and because AI, they usually run on a system that you know, they don't have the free will to do what we're doing, obviously. So this Ford GT40 has been something that I've been wanting to buy for since this game, Gran Turismo 7, first came out. And I've been wanting it so bad, I was like, they better have this car in this game. And eventually it popped up. And I just got the game. And if you have had this game since it first came out, you knew making money on these races was a joke. You're getting 40 grand every 20 minutes. It was ridiculous and not worth the time. So they finally put out these new races that actually give you what you deserve. So it's nice to be able to race and not waste your time. There's a lot of cars that I wish they had, and maybe they will have. And one of them is the Fox Body Mustang. The only game that I know that has it is Forza, the newer ones, and I don't know if Need for Speed has it or not, but Gran Turismo has never had a Fox body, and it's kind of sad. Alright, so I got enough juice for one more lap. It looks like if I really feathered it, I could probably get 4 laps out of this tank. Kind of half tempted, but the tires are kind of wearing out. It has not rained. Let's go back to the weather. If you guys have a car that you wish Gran Turismo has not made for Gran Turismo yet, leave it in the comments. I'm curious of what they have and have not. I mean, a Chevelle would be pretty cool as a race car. They have the Challenger. They have the Camaro. Those are really common cars. The Boss 429, that was a cool wild card there that they threw in. That's one of my favorite Mustangs. They had the Super B, and what else did they have? They got the Trans Am. It'd be cool if they had the what was it, like a 66, 67 GTO. What else? The newer GTO would have been cool. Like a 06, whatever year they had those. Those are pretty cool muscle cars. The Terminator, 03 Mustang Cobra Terminator, that'd be something cool. Yeah, I mean, there's so many cars out there. I'm surprised they left them out. I've noticed that the variety of newer cars is kind of lame with like Maserati or Porsche. They don't even have the 96 GT2. That's like one of the best Porsches, best looking Porsches, best performance in the 90s of sports cars. That was a mean looking car. That's probably my favorite Porsche. Sorry, forgot. It's Porsche, not Porsche. Looks like we're at about 3/8 of a tank here. Let's check in on our fuel. .3 laps, so we might be able to squeeze out a lap. If the tires weren't so bad though, I might just do a lap just for the sake of the video here. See how far we can go. These guys definitely got to be ready for a pit stop, you would think. surprised they haven't... Oh yeah, I forgot I put it on easy. I'm like, man, I'm surprised they haven't passed me yet. This car is just dogging it. We got 8 minutes left. I guess we'll do a pit stop. Why not? With this pit stop, I think it might be timed out to where I could do a pit stop on the last lap and not have to do that 7th lap. No, I think we will have to do the 7th lap, unfortunately. So I should just put on the slicks. Oh, I see a little weather on the bottom right. We'll have to see which direction that's going. I don't see why the weather would start coming up a different direction. It doesn't make any sense. But you never know with this video game. It looks like it might be carrying away. Oh, no, maybe, I don't know. I think I'd do the, I think we're gonna do the slicks anyways. So we could get a, yeah, it looks like it's going away. Alright, I'll take the pit stop. Give it a little through. Oh, he's gonna pass me. Oh, what? Rear-ended. I guess that says too much. Oh yeah, with this pit stop, I'll be able to go to level 1. Alright, so we got... Oh no! Welcome. Alright, let's go to medium. And we'll fill it up all the way and go all out. Maybe a hot lap. I don't know. Let's check out the graphics on Han's car here. Looks like we got a couple people passing the pit. They'll probably be stopping on the last lap. I need to get a drink of water here. Gotta wet this whistle. Too much talking. Yeah, that's better. If you guys would like to, you could throw in a comment of your favorite road course car. I've raced some online cars that were the, I think it was the R33 Nissan GTR, or it could have been the 32, I can't remember. It might have been both. That car handled very well. Whatever tune they had on there and power, it was outperforming my Ferrari mid-engine. Now, the Ferrari only had 375 horsepower, but the performance points were, let's see, I think it was 675, 670. So it was just under the 700 mark, which I think the host had it on, so I couldn't quite reach that 700. And the Ferrari I was driving was a 70s, mid-70s. I can't remember the model. It was able to keep up slightly with them, but they were definitely outperforming me when I didn't spray the nitrous. Cornering on that car was really good. It's one of the better cornering vehicles I have, but that's where they were actually pulling away from me. I think they were running about close to 500 horsepower, so without my nitrous I wasn't able to keep up with them, but they were definitely out cornering me with that car, so I had to give them some perks for that. I've done a race, if you guys haven't seen it. It was with the, I think it was the Charger Hellcat versus the ZL1 1LE Camaro, and I think it was the GT350, and I think we did the Laguna Seca, and the Camaro, I believe, outdid all of them. I had one of the better cornering. That car I have done some of the challenges, 1 hour race Le Mans challenges. I used that Camaro SS. I tuned it up a little and gave it a good paint job. That's a fun car to drive. I like the exhaust on the Camaros in the game. I think the ZL1 has one of the best exhaust systems in the game. Just the way it, just the way the bald eagles scream out of the tailpipe really sounds good in the through the sound system. This car, on the other hand, not a crazy big fan of the rotary, but when I have been to the racetrack, I don't know what car it was. It was an early 70s Mazda or some. It was something from Japan. I think it was actually a right-hand drive. That was it had a really nice thump to it with the motor that they had done to it. I mean, the rotor is literally just a big giant camshaft the way it operates with a lobe. But it sounded pretty nice. I mean, a lot of people, the die-hard muscle car guys, definitely, it was definitely nails on a chalkboard, but that was something that kind of set me out to look for more videos on those cars. I mean, they could, for what they are, they could put down some good times. I mean, the turbo's bigger than the motor, but they're pretty nice. I have seen some videos where they just, seems like they have a really hard time tuning that motor. Try to make so much horsepower of such little material is, I guess, tricky. Did I ever? No, I didn't. Okay. So much for a hot lap. Well, I had a 422 on the level 6 fuel consumption there. And now we're probably going to get penalized right there. What's this at? Feels like it's slipping. That's a different sound. Oh, my turn signal's on. Turn off! Wow, this is the last lap. Hopefully I kept you guys entertained up to this point. I don't know what else to talk about. Have you seen the new Spider-Man? Just kidding. Yeah, I can't wait until I get that GT40. I have the other GT40, the 67 GT, 4 GT Mark IV, I think it is. That car was pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the looks. I like the looks of the original GT40. The Mark IV is kind of built up more for the 24-hour Le Mans. I think it doesn't really have that roadworthy supercar look like the GT40 does, but it still sounds great. I souped it up a little. I wish I didn't, because to redo the motor back to factory, it's like $3 million. So I'm pretty much stuck with the modifications. Yeah, I can't wait until I hear the GT40. It should sound pretty cool. Almost there. Let's check the weather. Looks like the sun is shining, no rain. Easy win, 15 seconds behind. I was doing this a few nights ago, and I was lucky enough to get on one of the matches where I would have had 6 laps instead of 7. And of course, a little bit of daydreaming, not paying attention, and I took the extra lap. I had 15 seconds left, and the second place dude was 1 minute and 18 seconds behind me. Could have easily sat by the finish line and taken the win, but of course, I think I saved the video. I'll have to throw that in somewhere. But yeah, don't take that extra lap unless if you really like driving the car, but especially if the second place dude's 1 minute and 18 seconds behind you. This guy's 15 seconds. Let's see if we get some drifts. That one, not really a drifter. Yeah, here we go. Not too bad. I did that on purpose, as you can tell. That's how good I am. I can't wait till I drift with the wheel setup. Oh, finally. Oh, I would have beat the 422. I probably would have got a 415 or so, maybe quicker. That's a shame. Not paying attention. Oh, look at that. 33 minutes. So right here's the money. Almost at 4 million. Daily challenge. 1 star. Come on! I still have not gotten an engine swap. It's so frustrating. I want an engine swap so bad. I see people on YouTube all the time and online, and you get this. It's like, why? Why have I not gotten it? Let's go open this up. This 1 star is such a joke. Oh, looks like I gotta do an oil change. Ooh, camshafts. Of course. Why? Why even? I've never gotten anything above. See, this is actually a $10,000 one. That's not too bad. Usually I get the roulette that has, you know, you'll give you like $5,000 or something. It's like, thank you. Or like, I think it goes down to $1,000. I've gotten that too. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, oil change. You guys get to experience the fluid. Maybe a car wash too. That noise. That noise of a fake oil change. Squeaky clean. Alright, looking good, Han. That's the name of the car. Han Solo. I guess if you guys want to see my collection here, I think I got like 158 cars. This is one of my favorite muscle cars here. Replica of the new Hellcat. Very nice. I have it jacked up. It runs pretty good. I have the King from real life and the Cars movie. That's a fun car to drive. Let's see, SRT Tomahawk, Dodge Viper. This thing boogies. Yes, I know it looks ridiculous jacked up, but that's how my drag racing tune is. I got the non-General Lee. That one's fun. I want to put some dirt tires on there and take it off-roading. This one is one of my favorites. And then, of course, I got the little brother. Where is it? What? Oh, there it is. The Cappuccino. Look at that. It looks the same. Let's see here. Oh, I love this car. This thing looks so cool. It's not as fast as I wish it would be, but it also only has like 300 horsepower, so not too much to expect. This is my sleeper. Let's see. Oh, yes. This car. Oh, yeah, right there. And then I think the older 69 Camaro has the best exhaust sound. It is like music to the ears. Where is it? Oh, yeah, the Mark IV right here. That one sounds nice. But wait until you hear this Camaro. Where is it? It's like light blue-ish. Did I go too far? Should I just go to make and model? I guess I'm going make to model. Manufacturer Chevrolet. Haha. Oh yeah, Yanko. This is... Yes. Yes! This is one of their updates that they throw in. Let's check out the GT350. Ooh, snappy. That 289. Yeah. Get it. Or if the Corvette. Oh yeah, they got the Cobra. This one sounds alright. This one reminds me of like a gasser. When you're driving in it, it scoots and it wiggles everywhere. All over the track. Oh yeah, I like that tone. That side pipe. 3.5-inch exhaust. Oh, there's the Camaro SS. This is the one I was talking about earlier. It sounds alright. I think it's yeah, it is supercharged. I threw a supercharger in there. Not quite as the same as the ZL1. Oh yeah, here we go. I like this one. This is my Punisher. It's not the fastest muscle car I have, but I like the style. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the Boss 429. This one, the side pipes where they dump out at is awesome. Let's see, the GTR. Oh yeah, the Corvette C7. This one is like my favorite car to take around the Laguna Seca. This is all stock. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, the DB5. I put down, I forget what color this is. I like the darker than the original. What else we got on here? Come on. Got the Raptor. Oh yeah, there's the Hellcat. I guess we'll listen to the Hellcat. I hear these rip down the street all day, so... Ooh, you get a little bit of whine. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see what we got. I have not driven these cars yet. What do we got? There's a rally car. Oh, this might be the new sleeper that I might be building soon. The Delta. Oh yeah, listen to that. Nice exhaust. What else we got here? Oh yeah, the Firebird Trans Am. This one hooks up pretty good, but as you could tell by the power numbers, it'll hook up on dirt, gravel. It sounds like 200 horsepower. This is, oh yeah, this is my Amazon car that delivers Amazon packages in Russia. It's a commie car. Oh yeah, turboed. Italia 4GT. Oh yeah, here's my Ferrari. This is the 308. This thing boogies pretty good. 356 horsepower. It lays down some good numbers in the quarter mile too. It gets plenty of traction. Alright, well, we are almost at the Ford GT40. Hopefully it's still there. So close. Almost there. A few more races and we'll have it. Hopefully that'll be the next video. And then we'll use this car. Let's see, what's the performance points? 557. I'll be able to use it to gain more money. Maybe we'll use it to purchase the Ferrari 330 P4. Well, guys, I hate to let you go. That concludes this video, I guess. Hopefully I kept you guys entertained with the conversations to myself. And, oh yeah, before we go here, I want you guys to see this. I don't think I put out any videos yet, but, alright, the 1 hour endurance series. So I have these two right here. What car did I, oh, say, so this one, I think both of these I was actually able to use the Cobra, which it's a hard car to get. But like I said, a V6 or 4-cylinder car will rip through these courses and keep that fuel consumption to a minimum, and it's an easy breeze to get through. That's about all the advice I could give you in this video. If you guys need more, please subscribe and like, and hopefully I'll give you guys the content that you want on Gran Turismo 7 and anything else like playing catch in the backyard because you're bored. Alright guys, have a good day.